morning. So I'm back on the road. I've had, yeah, what a fantastic weekend that was. Up at Woodland Hideaway. Soon to be a new cute little campsite that I'm building with Sammy. Yeah, we had the party all weekend and it was fantastic. Good vibes, man, good energy. But it was graft. It was graft all weekend. Yeah, I'm back on the road now. Deja vu, heading to Kenora. And I'm loading, heading down in the States to Wisconsin. I was going to be going to Nebraska, but dispatching the planners yesterday, they were saying that if I do this Kenora, I could have taken a loaded trailer to Nebraska or go to Kenora and load for Wisconsin. They said with the Kenora load there will be a reload for sure once you get down there. So I was like, just give me whatever. I'll do Nebraska, I'll do Wisconsin, and then I've looked at my computer. Give me the Wisconsin, which means I'll be able to keep rolling. So yeah, whatever. I'm gonna load this. I'm gonna tap this, but I'll get that reload, so I'll be able to keep moving this week and do as many miles as possible. So we'll see how it goes. But yeah, back on the road. Loaded in Kenora, so went to get fuel. Oh, that took a while. What time is it? It's 10 to 1. And I need to be in Wisconsin tomorrow. But I'll do it. Don't you worry. Well, we're back in America. Feels like it's been a while. So I crossed over the border and I'm now in Minnesota, heading down. And yeah, I've got 7 hours to get to my destination. Probably get there by 10 tomorrow because I'm running out of hours today. Took ages in Kenora. Usually takes a while, but when there's a queue, you are waiting. So yeah, with that late start and less driving hours in America, I'm gonna have to pull up and then just get up early, nice and early, to try and get it done tomorrow morning. I've already got my reload, so that's good. So I'm gonna be driving hard for the rest of this week, so I'm pretty happy with that, to be fair, because I get this load from Sault Ste. Marie and then I go back down to Maryland, which is a fair old trek. I think it's something like 1,350 kilometers, about 800 miles or something like that. But yeah, look how wet it is, and everything's gone from a lovely shade of green to a golden brown. Winter is definitely coming. Oh, tell you what, it's pretty flipping nasty out there. It is nasty. Flipping cold. That's what it is. Leave it in there. This is where I stayed last night, just a weird little rest area near Virginia, Minnesota.
Turn left, then turn left.
I was running out of time basically, so I needed to find somewhere ASAP. And now I'm on my way to Duluth. It's been a while since I've been there, and on to Wisconsin. Oshkosh, Wisconsin. Sorry for talking. If I sound weird, it's just that weather then. Oh no, we're doing my tree trip. It's freezing. Let's get the heating on.
Turn left.
Oh god, it felt like my bones. Let's go. Just gone over the bridge at Duluth, St. Louis River. Still pitch black. Time's at 10:06. So in terms of delivery times, with the fact that I had to pull up earlier than I'd liked yesterday, I meant to be there between 9 and 10. I'm only getting there at 11. But I've had to do 6 hours driving this morning to get there. Now they want me back up at Sault Ste. Marie on the same day. Sault Ste. Marie is 5.5 hours. So they want me at Sault Ste. Marie this afternoon. So 6 hours plus 5.5 hours is more than 11 hours. So I don't think I'm going to be up at Sault Ste. Marie. That the long time that I took to load in Kenora basically screwed that all up. So I'll phone dispatch and just give him the info and just see if it affects whether I'm going that way.
At roundabout, take second exit.
It's just one of them things, like constrained with the. So it wasn't the actual driving time yesterday. It was the time I started, which was 5. And you have your set driving hours, which is 13 hours in Canada, 11 hours in America. But you also have a total shift and a total on-duty time. And the total shift time in the States is 14 hours, I think. So yeah, I had to pull up. That ended up screwing me over, so I didn't do as many driving hours, but the total shift time of 14 hours was running down. So yeah, I had to pull up early, and it's going to affect everything now. But it's no bother, I'll still get to this destination today at 11. I'll get up to Sault Ste. Marie as best I can, as close as I can, and we'll just take it from there. It might be a case that I'll load in Sault Ste. Marie tomorrow morning instead of this afternoon. And then I've got, with that trip, I've got a 13-hour drive to Maryland. And they want that, not tomorrow, the day after. still could be done, but that's some long ass days. I hope that all made sense. Basically, Kenora screwed me. It took too long, and that was having a knock-on effect. And I've got some long last days driving. If we're carrying on with that trip, that plan, I've got some big days driving ahead of me, including today. Not that I'm complaining, because these are good miles. Especially that Sault Ste. Marie to Maryland. It's actually interesting now that I'm back in this area. I'm actually seeing places that I've mentioned about in past videos. So I'm coming up to, I'm going to say Warsaw. I think last time I was here I pronounced it Warsaw. Yeah, I'm starting to see familiar places despite being vast distances. Sort of, getting to know the area, it happens quite quickly, especially Canada, you know. Although you're travelling so far, the distances are mainly along 3 or 4 major highways, so you get to know the places quite well, and I'm starting to get there where I know the highways and I know the general directions. Not like an intimate knowledge, but I am seeing the places that I've been and recognising them. So it's nice that whole process of building knowledge for such a big area. Good. Kind of the whole learning process, I guess. Start to feel a lot more comfortable. I'm not too far from my drop now, 47 minutes. I'm basically not stopped. Woke up this morning, did my checks. 6 hours straight. So UK terms, that's where I was, near Manchester, down to Devon. Well, further actually. Yeah. Just not pulled up once. Needed to get there, so I'll get this lumber off as quick as possible. It is tarped, so it's going to be at least an hour, and basically from there, less than half a tank of fuel. I need to head north, but the Love's truck stop is south. So do I risk it? 5 hours, 5.5 hours to get to Ontario? Probably not. I'm going to go get some fuel. So then I will have 6 hours to get up to Ontario, Sault Ste. Marie. But I'll only have about 5 hours to do it, so I'm not going to get there tonight. I can load it tomorrow if I start off early, tomorrow morning. And then I've got a big journey all day tomorrow, down as far as I can get. I need to be, apparently, unless they change it, in Maryland by 7 AM. Okay, so that's all the taps off, most of the straps, but I'll just put that top, let's put this top load on. Laying down that straps, and then we need to take that off, but that took roughly like 1 hour to do all that. We get the spike. About an hour to unload all that. I just need to pull it forward now, we'll take them off, go and get fuel, and then it's 5 hours to see St. Marie. So the day's going well, it's an impossibility to get there tonight, so I'm not even going to stress about it, it's not happening. Tell you what, it's pretty warm down here as well. That feels it after being all that. 50 minutes that took, and it's 18 degrees, so it is quite warm. Woo! Get a drink in a minute. Give him the pep. Lovely job. So I'm empty. I'm just making myself a brew for the second part of the day. I've got to go and get fuel, and then I'll be heading up north. Curious to see how far I'll get. It's a post I put a while back. I was staying a little, there was a beach north of Lake Michigan on the north bank. I'd love to see if I can get there. They could have a fire on the beach then. That would be nice. But yeah, fairly straightforward drop. Unloaded quite quickly. We got some of this French vanilla coffee creamer, and it is naughty.
GPS signal lost.
I'm not even driving, you deaf cow. It's really naughty. Oh. Let. Don't chug it. It's so sweet. Nice bit of that. Any coffee? It's just like next level from milk. Next level stuff. Right, that's pretty much everything done. I'm just going to sort out the paperwork, and then I'll be getting off down the road. Alright, that's funny and about done. On to the next one. So I'm going to go, it's annoying because I'm just under half a tank, well, between half and a quarter. So I could risk it, I'm empty, I could risk it going up to see St. Marie, 5 hours away, but I don't fancy my ass clenching up every time I look down. So I'm going to go and fuel up. It's a little bit further south, but once it's done, I mean it's only half an hour south, so it's an hour out of my way. Once it's done I can relax and just get up to see St. Marie. I'll tell you what, where am I now? Where am I? Oh, Oshkosh. Oshkosh. You're in Oshkosh. Tell you what, with the roads in Oshkosh,
in 1/4 mile, turn left.
quite they're quite tight. You really got to button up round area, round the corner. This traffic light that came round before. I'll show you now. So I came where that silver car's coming in, and the red car there. So I had to turn right. And if you look right on the corner, look at all that crap that's in the way. I'm going the same way, obviously, now, but got a wider angle of turn. But that was stupidly tight, especially with the car park where it was on the exit. Anyway, stop ranting. Go and find Loves. And I've seen the truck stop that I'm going to be heading to. I should have about 20 minutes left of driving today, so another long day. From that point, I think it's about 3 hours. 3 hours to get to Sault Ste. Marie. I'll be getting there at 5, which means I can set off pretty early and be in Sault Ste. Marie pretty early in the morning. I spoke to dispatch and said it's going to be very tight, etc. And they've moved it back to 11. But I hope, even if I go early, will get me loaded early. Then I'll be heading back down to Maryland. And again, they've changed that to Monday morning. We're only on Wednesday, so I'm not going to say anything now, but I want to be getting down there on Friday, mid-morning, and then there's a chance I can get reloaded Friday afternoon and then back on the road. I don't want to be waiting all weekend and not earning money, so we'll see how it goes. But yeah, I'm back on the road, heading north. I know where I'm heading, I know where I'm stopping, and yeah, I've got about 3 hours left of the day. So I'm just going to sit back, listen to podcasts, and enjoy the journey up through the long Lake Michigan.